Morning. Walking Wisdom, episode 10. Robert Baton, Arro Fitness and Holistic Wellness. I'm not actually walking. I'm in my car. How you all doing this morning? Yeah, spreading the love as per usual. Supposed to do this on a Wednesday morning. I ain't got time this week, so yeah, you know what life's like. Life gets in the way of life. So I'm sitting in my car at the moment waiting for somebody. I thought a prime time for me to do a Walking Wisdom. You know, it's almost therapeutic for me to get these things off my chest, and helping people with rational thinking is making me a better man. And I hope it's helping you out as well. Seems to be getting a lot of good responses, so really appreciate the love. Just want to say thank you. Arro Fitness and Holistic Wellness. If you want to join the group, Walking Wisdom group, feel free to do that. It's absolutely fine. And let's spread the message of positivity. And let's do this. So I don't do this for any monetary purposes. Don't get anything back from this. And and people who know me know I make a decent living from my profession as a personal trainer, a life coach anyway. And I'm comfortable, I'm happy. But I feel that I've got something to say. And so I'm going to say it. I'm going to help people out. And it's important you do that as well. If you think you've got something to say it. If you feel you want to help people, you know what? Everybody needs to hear people talking positively, acting positively. Everyone needs to hear that. Don't think you need to keep it inside. Everyone needs to hear that. You're going to help someone out there. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of willpower. Not so much the importance of willpower, but more how you can strengthen your will and why it's important to strengthen the will. Now, I mean, having strong willpower, having strong will is what's guided me over the last few years. I've had some ups and downs. People who know me know I've had a few ups and downs. I'm just going to change hands because my hand's aching. Probably could do some kind of stand or something. People who know me know I've had a few ups and downs. And I guarantee that you've had a few ups and downs as well, you know. And willpower is the thing that's guided me and got me to where I want to be in life. It's having a strong will and strengthening the will. And it's important we strengthen the will. For example, I mean, lifting a weight. I'm in the gym, I'm doing a bicep curl, just one bicep curl, just for instance, because it matters to me. Just one bicep curl. Doing that one bicep curl at that moment has got no significance. There's no benefit to my life doing that one bicep curl at that particular moment. But it's a series of doing bicep curl after bicep curl over consistency and persistence, which strengthens the body and has a long-lasting effect on the body. And yeah, that's the same as strengthening the will, you know. Strengthening the will is like, how can I put this? It's like having insurance on a car or insurance on a house. We're paying monthly, yearly into insurance. We pay for this insurance. Never needing a payout. But you know, when the time comes when you need a payout, that insurance you've paid into, that was really important. You did that because that's really helped you out in life. And it's the same with willpower and strengthening the will. You know, you might not need that strong will at one particular moment, but years of strengthening that will manifest for a particular event and at a time you do need that. I mean, strengthening the will can be done quite a few ways. And it's mainly about living a life of concentrated focus and setting regimes for yourself and doing things that restrict you in certain ways. And just those little restrictions that you put on your life strengthen your will, because doing whatever you please and doing whatever you like at that particular moment, those are the people who feel the most hollow inside. You know, it feels good probably to just after come back from work, sit on the settee and just veg out, eat some crap and watch some TV. And it's instant gratification. It is instant gratification, and things like that make you happy for just a brief moment. But you know, people who come back home after work, go into the study and work really hard and study for a particular subject, or they come back home and plan something for the future. They come back home and they go to the gym. Instead of going straight back home and sitting on the settee, they go to the gym a week, 6 months, a year down the line, whatever the time frame is. These little acts of strengthening the will have changed them as a person. And that's why it's so important to strengthen your will. You know, living a life of restriction And I don't mean obviously live like a monk. I don't mean that. I mean small restrictive habits in your lifestyle change make a big difference. You know, in that way, the mundane becomes transcendent. It's a profound thing to say, but it's true. Mundane tasks, little mundane tasks become transcendent. They change you. They develop you as a spiritual person, as a soul, just from doing silly little tasks. I mean, you could study things by work by somebody called WillPower, who does a lot of work on this. He's a psychotherapist, and he talks about useless will and cultivating useless will. And he sets tasks for his clients to do which are boring and mundane, such as, and this might sound silly for you just saying this, but such as count everything in the house that's blue. Ridiculous. Or touching everything that you see that's green in the house, or so and so, things like this. And it seems useless, and that's what they call useless will exercises. There's a reason for it. But what it does is it strengthens the will. And he noticed in his clients, his psychotherapeutic clients, he notices that they change as people and become stronger people. And so that's what's really important, to strengthen the will for things in the future that happen. Because the person who's got a strong will, who's strengthened the will, when everything's crumbling around them, everyone's crumbling, they'll be like the rock, they'll be steadfast. You know, people be clinging onto them because of their strong will, because they've cultivated a strong will. And you can strengthen this will through the tasks you can set for yourself, like I talked about before. You can do it through physical exercise or mental exercises. But it's important that you subject yourself to slight restrictions. Depends what kind of person you are, but slight restrictions in your life. It doesn't have to be a totally restricted monk-like life of fasting and meditation. But just by not doing things that as instant gratification just once a week or for an hour, and doing something that you need to do, will strengthen your will as a person. You know, it's really important to live a life of concentrated focus. So yeah, willpower, strong will, being in touch with the soul. Arro Fitness, holistic wellness, walking wisdom, episode 10. Like the video. Robert Baton. I'm out.